My name is Dr. Kate Truitt, and I'm here today with Rebecca Turner, who's one of our clinical associates at Dr. Kate Truitt and Associates. And if you've been following this channel, you know that we've been talking a lot about health anxiety and the coronavirus, and Rebecca has been hard at work developing a new program to help people who are struggling with anxiety during this time. Can you share a little bit about the background of how come you developed this program and the work that you're doing?
Yeah. So what we know about anxiety is that it turns our threat detection systems on high. And especially when there's so much concern in our world about our safety, both personally and the safety of others, that means that for many of us, our threat detection systems are on high alert. And that's important. We need that. But we also need the connection with others to help us cope with the symptoms of anxiety and develop empowering strategies to put that anxiety to good use. So we've developed the Thrive Group specifically to bring people together who are experiencing anxiety and exploring it from a trauma-informed perspective, but also from an empowerment perspective. So this group is going to be offered online to...
Oh.
I know.
Pertinent, timely.
I know,
Yeah.
twist.
Ah.
It'll be offered online so that we can help maintain the safety of ourselves and others during this time of global concern and global crisis.
Now, Thrive as a name for an anxiety group, that's a cheeky choice. How come?
Well, we need anxiety.
What?
I know.
No, I don't want it. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel good, but we need anxiety. It's part of
Wow.
what keeps us alive. And that's another part of what we do in the group, is we talk about how to move into relationship with anxiety and how to have a conversation with it. So now it's anxiety that I experience and me. And how are we working together?
So could anxiety be like a data point?
Absolutely.
And so what would the purpose of that data point be?
That data point would show up when we need to make an informed decision, either for ourselves or someone else. If I'm noticing anxiety pop up, I might stop and say, why might this be here right now? And after I answer that question, that'll give me good information about how I want to respond. Maybe I need to do something to help myself be calm or feel safe. Maybe it means I need to make a shift and interact with someone I care about.
Because right now, anxiety might be saying, I gotta use the joke, go buy a lot of toilet paper. So if that's the anxiety and you're standing in Target, as happened to my dad just yesterday morning when I got a phone call at 6 a.m., there's no toilet paper. How would the group have helped him in that moment? What tools or skills might he have been able to tap into with that data point of,
A couple different things, actually.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, we might work with some in-the-moment, body-based calming skills. That could be anything from deep breathing, paced breathing, could be incorporating some simplified havening techniques. So we might also use some cognitive skills or ways to explore, is my thinking right now mirrored in my reality? Or am I getting stuck in some thinking traps that are changing my perspective of what's going on?
Thinking traps, I like that. I've experienced that.
As have I.
And I know our patients are definitely experiencing a lot of that right now, even a simple cough becoming representational of the coronavirus.
Absolutely.
And so the group would also bring in concerns on how to manage this very real world experience that we're in right now. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And I have to imagine in a group situation, there's a normalizing that comes on board when somebody's able to say, oh, I mean, we can say, Dr. Truitt's feeling this, Rebecca's feeling this, but to look across a screen, which I love that it's online, and say, okay, other people are feeling this way too. One of my biggest things is I feel crazy, and when I'm able to acknowledge the thinking trap of crazy, I'm assuming that's one of them, and then take a look around me and say, wow, other people are feeling crazy too, then it's like, oh, there's not something wrong with me.
Absolutely. Yeah. The point of having us all come together in this group space is to know that you're not alone in what's going on. And sometimes when we're stuck in anxiety, it's almost like we're wearing blinders. We just see one perspective. So an added benefit of being part of a group is that we get other people's perspectives. That by itself can help us break out of the blinders of anxiety and and see new ways of being or responding to a situation.
And speaking of isolation right now, that in of itself is a pretty big anxiety word. San Francisco on lockdown. Well, they're actually sheltering in place currently. But as soon as that information came through our offices, it was like a grenade going off. So,
Did you see this?
Yes, exactly. And so even these data points that we're getting over and over and over again on our screen right now, the group will provide tips and skills on how to navigate that anxiety.
Yeah.
Well, Rebecca, thank you so much for spending the time with us today. Rebecca is running this group. We will be starting it in just a few short weeks, and the group information will be in the summary for the video. And we hope to see you there, because guess what? Even I say, I feel a little crazy right now, and I'm definitely witnessing some anxiety. And so maybe I'll show up in your group too.
We welcome you.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Yeah, and we look forward to healing with you soon.
Amen to that.